How are you doing, friends? It's BB, you're watching my RSL channel. Welcome back. It's always nice to have you. How have you been? Did you see my cob collab? Wasn't that awesome?
You son of a...
I got so nervous. I was so... didn't know what to say. It was my first time. I think we did well, you guys. If you haven't watched it yet, go and check it out. Cob 2 is on Part 2 is on Cob's channel, and you can watch it there as well. Well, you should. Otherwise, you won't see the full ranking. But what are we actually doing today? Well, I dove down to finish my faction wars, actually. I had to spend all of my keys. Now I've spent my keys everywhere. Thank you guys so much for reminding me that these exist. I really do be needing me some perception. Bloodstone. Was it Bloodstone? I think that was the name of the material. God, forge material. But we're not going to be focusing on faction wars today. We're actually talking about the most random spider tournament ever since I've started playing Raid Shadow Legends. Homies, let me show you what's currently active. Look at this Gatekeep spider tournament. Raid the spiders, then using champions from the Corrupted Alliance for amazing rewards. That's part of the teacup event. I need the teacups. So you mean to tell me that using champions from only the demon spawns, undeads, dark elves, and knights revenants were expected to make 1,350 points? Fortunately for me, I don't have anything to worry about because I have a whole army of demon spawns waiting to be used in battle, you guys, and they're yet to be worked on, leveled up, ascended, awakened, etc. And we're gonna build ourselves a little spider team with the current restrictions, and we're gonna talk a little bit about what I think. What I think about these restrictions. What is this making me feel?
Hope I never make a woman that angry.
And this is your friendly reminder, you can snatch yourself your very own Karato Fox Hunter entirely for free, still using my promo link, which you can find in the description box below, to set up a brand new account with Raid Shadow Legends. And that's not where all the fun ends. You're also gonna get yourself Fame, Romero, and Vergus as you hit level 40, 45, and 50 on that new account, man. And as you can see, you won't regret having Karato as a starter because he can take you through brutal campaign entirely by himself with no need for help. So great for beginners, great for people that are looking for fast progress on their alternative account. Set up your new account today, man. And thank you for supporting my channel doing so. Now let's get Karato out of the way and talk spider. We have to make 1,000. How much was it? 1,800? 1,750? That's diabolical, you guys. 1,350. That's doable. Very doable for 2 days and 20. I'm seeing some people are struggling here. Is it a turn-based combat? Wait, is it just spider or is it turn-based? Okay, just points. Let's see how the point distribution system works then. We're gonna try stage 16 with a full demon spawn team. Let's try and do this, shall we? We're gonna put Magnar and a Chak in there, my favorite duo. What if? Let's just try this team configuration. I haven't really built out I haven't built out the cat yet. I need to make him so much faster than he is. Let's see if we'll be able to beat this stage. If not, we can go down a little bit. But, you know, just need to make sure. Okay, some are frozen. Oh, we could have maybe brought along He-Man. The spider is healing a lot. We could have brought along He-Man for the AoE attack, because Magnar can't smack that hard yet. Neither can the cat. Neither... Like, nobody has that type of AoE attack other than maybe Volcanoes. Volcanoes brings a very powerful fear on an AoE. Oh, a Chak is dying. Dying. Dead. But do you get points per champion, or do you get points per run? I don't understand. I don't think we can beat this one. I'm thinking of maybe going down the stage, just like... going back and retracing maybe with this team where our threshold is and what kind of points, how do we make points from these. Maybe I should have checked the actual event guides. There's always information on the said event on the event page. I'll go and check that in a second. I just want to see how we're moving without a Chak. He's her debuff cleanser. He? I don't know. Chak is her debuff cleanser, and they also bring a block debuffs. So that was very, very important. And moreover, if that wasn't enough, the Chak also brings a free /HP burn. For the little ones currently, the spiderlings, it's always a freeze. Because I think their attack is higher than their defense. Oh, that's a big substantial heal, girl. Girl, I don't think we can. I'm gonna end the battle. I'm gonna try a previous floor. Look at the speeds at which we're doing these. How if we go down to stage 14? What about stage 14? Like, this is gonna be a little challenging just by itself because they're underdeveloped. Do we need to develop them? Are we? Is that what we'll be doing today? Demon spawn maintenance? That was not on my to-do list. Ooh, this is a little bit better when it comes to the fear.
Why aren't you feared?
Why do you keep attacking? You're supposed to fear. Yes, like this guy. Learn from your brother. He knows what's up. All of them are frozen except 2. That's great. And 2 just arrived. Oh, that was a big substantial heal again. What is going on here? Maybe do we need to switch out the cat? I don't think the cat will do for anything for us here. You know who helps sometimes? I used to run my previous demon spawn team for Spider had Diabolist instead of the cat, because I didn't have the cat. But I'm wondering if I've kind of abandoned Diabolist. Maybe I can do something with her too. Because she brings an increased speed, even though it's a tiny little one. I think she also brings sleep, which I don't know if the little ones... I think it's on an A1. Oh man, this AoE, if it was just a little more powerful, it would have helped here. Well, at least he's staying alive because he's veiled. Nobody's attacking him. When is Volcanoes hitting? Oh, this was a full heal. Girl, stop. Enough. Enough. I got it. I'm going to be changing the cat. We need more damage. We need heavier duty damage. I forgot the requirements for this. Why are you gatekeeping this tournament? Demon spawns, undeads, dark elves, knights, revenant. Dark elves and knights, knights, revenants. Since we won't be able to pull off a full-blown demon spawn team, just because I know that the Diabolist is not built out. A Chak can survive here, stage 14. The rest are good, I think. I will maybe bring in Kale, to be honest with you. So let's see what this team configuration is gonna do. We have another nuker for the little ones. So this one stops healing all the time. The little ones need to be cleared, not just frozen. And we weren't clearing them before. Ah, stop clearing yourself that way. We need a big, better burn than Volcanoes. I don't think the spider buffs itself for Volcanoes' burn to land. Didn't we just pull a burner recently? We need to see, because this conditional burn on the Volcanoes just doesn't trigger, I think. When does the spider buff itself? Less damage from poison debuffs. If I had known, I wouldn't have taken KO back here, bro. We need to burn the spider. And that way, we'll watch exponential, quick damage. Poison is not gonna do. I don't know if it's worth waiting this one out or immediately correcting our mistake. But I'm gonna wait this one out and I'm gonna talk about what is this event. Guys, you've played for longer than I have. Do they do these often? Where they put like championship requirements? Or maybe like rarity requirements? How often do they do these? Should I expect more of these? It's like Curse City, but oh my god, she healed fully. Yeah, the poison is not gonna cut it. We need a burner. So, here's what I think. I think this is unfair. I'm not complaining personally because I have a team, right? I have something working for me. But what about the people that don't really have a choice? Like, I guess you could skip, you know, a bunch of these events, but skipping a lot of them is gonna result in you not getting what you want. I'm thinking, are they gonna put more of these events? Yeah, I think this is not gonna work, you guys. Just, she's healing. She's healing way too much. We need a better rework here. Kale will not be on this team.
Put me down.
Let's look through our burns. Ultimate Gaelic? But he's an orc. I can't use him. Well, those are my only 2 burners. And the Ghoulish Ranger guy, who I think is coincidentally a part of the undead. Is he a Ghoulish Ranger? Was that his name? Ghoulish? Yeah. Undead. What was his thing? 30%? And he attacks 3 times at random. This is not gonna cut it. Let me go back and check how the point distribution system works then in this case. I don't want to make rash decisions as to who I'm building, who I'm not building. Info. You have 1 goal, win accessories by raiding the spider. So the points are only distributed if you find the... If you get accessories, but you only can use champions. Oh my god, you guys. So the whole team needs to only consist of these for you to get tournament points. Is how I'm understanding it. So where are we even gonna raid then? Where can we do it with the full-on demon spawns? What was the team that I could do? Here, maybe stage 13? Maybe bring back dudes. Dudes, it's embarrassing. Look at this. Oh my god. Girl, a 30% increased speed. It wasn't 15, it's 30%. I don't know why I thought she brought the weak one. Increased speed is good. And the turn meter increase is good, but it's very slow. The sleep is whatever. This increased speed here, maybe. It's on all champions, you know, compared to Cheshire, who brings it on himself, which does not work against bosses, and we need to ascend him as well. Doom Priest is from the Knight's Revenant. She would work for a debuff cleanser. Honestly, what if I involve Doom Priest? She was working, like she works, right? She's in the parameters. Doom, doom, doom. Doomy, doomy. Come here. Let me see if I can, you will help. Please help.
Help me!
Oh, but the heals are the problem. Not us dying necessarily. We need nuke. We need strength. With the increased attack, maybe something's gonna help. But no, because most of our champions here are defense. This is an HP champion. This is a defense champion. Defense, defense. What do we have increased attack for? With these blocks debuffs. That comes from a check. And then this is just a cleanser. I don't know. Doomy is not having fun right now. Doomy is the target of all the poisons as well. Doomy's dying. Stop! My god. Doomy was useless.
Totally useless.
Oh, what if I run King Galkabar here? Oh, but I can't. He's a Sylvan Watcher. Ah, god damn it. This requirement, this restriction makes everything so much harder. Also, we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 times 2. Like what, how many poison stacks are these? Usually He-Man does this so much faster. I hope not a lot of these show up more often throughout the journey of my game, because these are hard. These are so difficult. How am I gonna get the tournament points for this one? Do I genuinely just have to keep raiding the lower stages and I'm gonna run out of energy? Also, why specifically the Corrupted? It's because Mad Hatter is part of the Corrupted, and yeah.
It's tea time!
Did you see there was a 2x on the Primal Shards? The Legendaries and the Epics have their 2x chance on the Primal Shards right now and for the next, what, 2 days? And as I was saying that I'm going to be skipping this summon rush, I saw that the first teacup points are at 50, and now seeing how this spider is going and calculating how many points I already am behind on with the lunar deck, I think I can't afford myself to not pull at least 5 primal shards to get to the first reward of just 50 teacup points. At least the Hatter's Reserve Relic would be great. Like, I'm shooting very high with getting Mad Hatter's Perfect Soul, especially since I just completed the fusion, especially since it's my first fusion. I had resources for the fusion, but now I'm dry, and any resource that goes towards my account's progress right now, low-key goes towards clan boss progress, and I think that is just the right track. That is just the right thing to do, because once I start raiding the last chests of Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare, I'll start getting my sacreds regularly. I'll start getting a hell lot of an XP.
Say that again.
I'll start earning a hell lot of XP brews. Oh my, did we just not do anything to our god's HP? This is taking a bit too long than it should. Volcanoes died? No way. No way. No way! Let's work on this, you guys. Doomy is retiring. We need a smacker. We need someone who hits hard, who is not a poisoner, who's from the undead. Why don't we try Skeletor? I'm curious to see how he does. We need a burn, but we don't have a burn. We don't have a way to get that burn going, guys. I'm sorry. The spider doesn't buff itself, does volcanoes doesn't land. HP burn. Let's see how we do it now. How we do this. How this works with our dear Skelly, who I don't think is good in spider in particular, but let's see. Maybe the smite is gonna do something. Magnar could hit harder. I don't know if I've built them out. That could also be something that is not having this team work the way it's intended. And I thought I really had it with Treasure in the beginning, man. And now I would have really, really liked a cleanser. Oh, leave a check alone. Leave them alone. Who stole a check's unkillable? Block damage. I'm pretty sure check had block damage. All of them do for 2 turns. No no smite? That's bad news. Well, do we really have to fall down stage 10? I know, like I was avoiding it just... Okay, I might actually have to drop down stage 10, you guys, with the team configuration that I had in mind in the beginning. Full on demon spawns. Get me out of this misery.
Decrease me there. What?
Let's go and raid the infamous stage 10, and I will explain to you why stage 10 is the golden middle ground for beginner players and players that can't progress to the higher stages. Stage 10 is ultimately where somehow a lot of 5-star accessories drop here. The drop rate is abnormally high for 5-star accessories. And since, you know, it's, you really don't have a choice if you don't have the right, for example, if you don't have a burner that could burn that spider, if you don't have, you know, the AoE attacks to support, the turn meter decreasers, maybe even some heal reduction, you have to have the right kind of champions, the right kind of combinations to tackle the higher stages anyway. Or just a really well-rounded team that coincidentally you can go to a lot of the dungeons in, but you have to remember to watch the affinity as well, so not every champion will, you know, do the job. And you also have to keep in mind that poison thing, that poison deals less damage to the spider and burn deals more damage to the spider. That's what I learned from you guys. So much so for the burn. But I think that we at least have stage 10 down, and I want to see how many tournament points that is and how much I will need to be rating this to make the points. And I like that the shield becomes an AoE because it genuinely seems to kill off the little spiders when Helicath casts that shield. Like, either halves them or kills them entirely. So this works, but the fact that I still have to rate stage 10 spider tells you how behind I am on equipping champions for spider. And how hard I've been focusing on my unkillable clan boss team. But you guys, it's really important. It's a really important milestone, and I'm going to get to it as soon as I can. That is the priority on this account right now. And I know that you've probably heard this a billion times, but hey guys, this is my life. This is literally all I do all day. It is Raid Shadow Legends and Clan Boss and speed tuning and Deadwood Jedi and figuring out the calculator and the different kind of team combination. I'm looking for different combinations as well. I don't want to just like stick to the staples out there and the blueprints for all the teams, you know. I want to see if I can make some crazy synergies with what I have, you know, the kind of champions that I have necessarily, and they're not just like your staple Clan Boss unkillable team. I have a desire to be hipster and different, you guys. There's nothing. It's just very simple. I have a desire to stand out and do things that people haven't done before. I'm just generally getting giddier because I'm seeing the HP on this spider dropping. And that means that we've successfully built at least a stage 10 full-on demonspawn team. Yeah, and that's how many points? 16 points. Okay. Also, this is a crappy amulet. It's uncommon and I'm selling it. How much money are we gonna make out of this? Okay, this is doable. If one run, not on the super raid, gives us 16 for 12 energy. On a super raid, we should get about 32 points. Well, let's run a few multi-battles, shall we? I'm gonna run 10. That should give us about 300 points maybe. But at least I figured out a team composition that works. And I will just be raiding stage 10 and selling all of the artifacts that I get. Because I don't need me any uncommons. I keep calling them artifacts, but in reality, I'm always thinking about accessories when I'm in Spider. I do know what I'm talking about. My mouth just can't say the correct words. I mean accessories. This entire time, this entire video, I've talked about artifacts that I get from here. I mean accessories.
Boss. Right, got it.
I could potentially optimize this team if I build out Magnar to hit harder. Because he's an HP champ. He just hit level 50, is that right? Maybe swap out this cat here, or at least make him hit a bit harder. Make him faster, maybe. Give him some relic, help him out, you know? Help my homies out. And also, I'm pretty sure that neither Achak nor Magnar have, like, the 3 pips of masteries. At least the very first ones. Neither one of them do. Nor does Treasure, for that matter. But you know, the more masteries you get on your champions, the more you farm for these Scrolls of Minotaur, the stronger they get overall. And the higher ranks you go up in arena as well, the stronger you get as well. So keep in mind that when you're raiding these, you gotta also maintain your status in arena, because a good amount of champion bonuses comes from there. And also I saw that there's some area bonuses that will help for Spider as well. But you have to raid a bunch of live arena for these. And at one point you know, as you guys told me, and many of you have told me, you do hit a point at some point where you can't really progress further in arena, and there's gonna be it's gonna be very 50-50 win-loss rate, bots versus people. At least I hope that I get kitted out with a brand new avatar frame by the end of this tournament and Summon Rush, which I'm forced to participate in. But again, at least I'm calm and I feel good that I am 100% skipping the next fusion so that I can dive down back into my clan boss, progress, back into my rebuilding of champions that I've gotten earlier in my account, and I have forgotten that they have atrocious clothes on them. Change them back. I forgot to see how many points that was in the tournament. I'll have to probably do that again. Let me know in the comment section what kind of interesting team configurations you found around this criteria for this spider tournament, you guys. I'm curious to see how you worked your way around it, and if you discovered some goated combinations that you didn't know about. Hit them down in the comment section. I always love reading what you guys have to say, and I'll catch you guys again in the next one. Bye!